We exist as one-to-one with other species. As you exist in this ocean, there are millions of fishes swimming at this point of time. Imagine the trauma this plastic puts in their mouth and their stomach and their habitat. If I take like 10 kgs of plastic and throw you in a house, you'll be traumatized, you'll go to the police, file a complaint against me saying, what the hell are you doing, Afroz? And at this point of time, I speak, these are millions of species in this very water, grasping for breath. Their stomach are full of plastic. So I was talking to Tanisha, and this is 2-3 liners which you must take back from here when you come here, especially people who are first timers. Hear it very carefully. Beach cleanup is not about clean beaches. Please get it right. Don't change the verb and the noun. Beach cleanup is about protecting those marine species. Every plastic which you picked here would have gone into the mouth of a whale, shark or a turtle. Cows are trembling here. You go on this road, there are cows which are eating garbage. Sanjay Gandhi National Park, spotted deers are under terrific attack. Terrific attack. Their stomachs are full of plastic. So beach cleanup is not about clean beaches. First, you protect the marine species. That's your job. Don't allow this plastic to go into the deep sea. And if you get time, please Google ocean gyres. There are huge plastic islands in Pacific, Atlantic, Indian Ocean. Whereas we human race, we do not have the time, the energy or the money to pluck it out. So that's one aspect. Second, you get these younger kids and especially adults as well to that flashpoint of pollution which Darshan was talking about early morning. So when you come here, you say, oh my God, this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem. Now your and my job is not only to clean the beaches, but go back and rethink that teleprompter which I was talking about. A teleprompter which is fed by the education system, a teleprompter at your job, a teleprompter with your friends, a teleprompter about your vacation, a teleprompter about your life, and a teleprompter which is nature-based. The oceans, the lakes, the rivers, the forests, the wild animals are telling you. And those changes will have to be done by all of us. Look at your garbage when you go back. You know, in 21st century, I'm a firm believer, you are defined by your garbage. You are no less or no better off than what your garbage is. If you get plastic into your life, mishandle it, mix it with garbage, you are creating the biggest mess. And as Sudhir said, it's disgusting. It's disgusting because you are attacking the other species who have to coexist with you. Your garbage goes into the ocean, the lake, the river, the landfill. And for what? For them to eat. So take these baby steps, check your garbage at home, what you're doing, segregate waste. And this one word which you'll hear very loudly for next 30, 40 years in my country. The Prime Minister is taking a little while to talk about it. We citizens have started. He will make a call eventually of saying to the world that circular economy is how we exist. Use and throw culture must go out. You cannot just buy a PET bottle, drink and throw it out. You cannot get a single-use plastic, use it and throw out. You cannot go to a mall and say that this Lay's packet I love, I'll eat the chips and throw the packet. That packaging goes somewhere. Either you handle it responsibly or either you reduce it. So that's the journey with Dow is here, Amcor is here. You know, my heart goes out to these guys who are plastic companies, but my heart goes out because they are holding our backs, you know, the backs of the citizens here. And you know, if all stakeholders come around, you, me, the plastic company, the government, the policy makers, things will work. This Versova Beach became symbolic of the plastic problem in the world. And I hope many more beaches in the world also become symbolic. We need leaders now. We have too many followers. You make a shout out, there'll be 5,000-10,000 people at the beach. That's not who our journey is. We need each one of you all to become a leader with your own waste. Go to your house, prepare a checklist of 10 things. What is the plastic which I get regularly? So when you go buy your rice, you get in plastic. So how do you reduce it? And if I get it, how do I handle it? So that's the journey. On a serious note, sorry, I get very passionate. I get really immersed. After working 5 years, what do? You think about it all the time. But I must tell each one of you, love and hug to each one. It's a beautiful, beautiful journey to see these young people up. You know, there are some young boys from River Meethi and Akib, Latif, you know, 18, 20-year-old, my interns, Darshan. Then you see people like Rohan, a father, standing up. These are pillars of strength. You see Ranveer, you know, they stood up for those marine species. Please give a big round of applause. I don't deserve, but they deserve it. My whole volunteer team. And thank you for coming. And as Sudhir said, do not make it an event. Our lives are full of events. Watching a movie is an event, going out for a dinner is an event. So we think this is also one of those, going for a movie, going for that. Please enjoy it. You can have a great time here for 2 years, but make those necessary changes at home. One. Second, Get connected regularly. That's the job. I use these three words very, very passionately for 5 years. Consistency, persistency, and sincerity. These three, if you get it, how do you love your mother nature? How do you love your country? You love by taking those baby steps which you do. And what you have done is shown to the world that we mean business. And thank you for everybody who's come here. Polymerupdate, Sajid. Thank you, Tanisha, Pragya, and then the whole team, each one of you all. And hope to see you all next week, next Saturday. We are forming roster system. The idea is to get people. So if you can come forward saying, Afroz, I can give 2 hours for this country. I can give 2 hours for marine species. We'll put you in a job. We need leaders to step forward, for God's sake. So whoever is listening to me, if you hear it loud and clear, please step forward. Each one have a hero in ourselves. Each one is an inspiration. Each one is a leader. But that layer of that teleprompting which I talked about needs to be peeled off. How do you peel off the banana? We'll have to peel it off and go right there and say, here I am one-to-one with the whale. Here I am one-to-one with the turtle. Here I am one-to-one with the shark. And hopefully once we do that, this problem we will be able to mitigate. I'm not too sure whether it will go away or no, but we will be able to mitigate and save so many species. Thank you guys for coming, and love and hugs to each one of you.